Hey guys, I decided to record a video, for my blog today, and for my YouTube page as well. I am going to start doing some more typing blogs because, doing the typing blogs is just easier sometimes, with studying and being a mommy and taking care of my home and the different things that I have to do. Plus, I'm getting ready to start physical therapy, which I'm going to let you in on that journey as well. I just have a lot going on, so doing the physical typing blogs on my website is actually a little easier. And hopefully, I'm going to start doing some product reviews. And eventually, I hope to be a little more confident on going over how I do my makeup and where I shop and different things like that because I get people asking me where I buy my clothes often. Not necessarily on my YouTube page yet or in my website because most people don't see my outfits. But I'm going to start putting outfits together and posting them, and saying where I got them from and different things like that. I am still working on that. But I just wanted to come to you guys today to talk about how beautiful it is outside where I live. I am actually in Glen Burnie, Maryland, and it actually had a little flurries coming down this morning, but that has since gone away, and the sun has come out, and it is breezy, but it is beautiful. And I'm learning to enjoy the days as they come. I used to feel some type of way about certain days or certain things I needed to do, and I am in therapy for those issues and working on them to better myself because I feel like I can't tell you guys to be confident and tell you guys to work on yourselves and tell you guys to work from the inside out if I don't lead by example. Um, I am not going to use my page to bash anyone. I'm just talking about my personal experiences. I may not go into detail what happens in my therapy sessions, but I will cover some things. Most people have daddy issues. I have mommy issues. So I'm going to talk about what to do when you're a person who doesn't really have that amazing bond with your mother that you would like to have. Um, it's not really easy when you're a woman and you have kids or you have a child and your mother wasn't there, because it brings up a lot of stuff that you thought you may have buried. And well, in my case, I thought I did. And it turns out I really didn't. Because the older my son gets, the more he starts questioning certain things and asking certain things. Um, I'm not really sure how to respond to it when he asks for my dad and he wants his grandparents on his dad's side, um, and he doesn't know who my mother is, and he doesn't know who his cousins are. Um, we video chat with his cousins so that he can get to know them. But outside of that, there is not a whole lot of communication from my mother, to me or my son. And so I am learning to work through those issues. And I want you guys to come along on that journey because just like people have daddy issues, there are some mothers out there that you have issues with as well. It's not just daddy issues. You can have mommy issues too. Um, and as my son gets older, I start to wonder, when he gets where he's starting to realize, well, I have a nana and a pop up on this side. Why do I just have a pop up on the other? And what's the deal with that? Um, I haven't really crossed that bridge on what I'm going to tell him if I even want to go there yet. But it is possible to have mommy issues. My mother did not want me to have my son because of my disability. I fought her on that, and so she kind of turned her back on me during my pregnancy. And that was something that was not really easy for me. Um, I never understood it because this wouldn't have been the first time my mother, as far as I'm concerned, abandoned me. And now having my own child, I can't see how a mother could do that. I will never understand it in my life. Um, I don't know. if she will ever um, admit her behavior was wrong, which is part of a lot of our issues. She never wants to get to the root of anything, so I have decided to go to therapy and work through those issues myself. I realized that a lot of my issues in my other relationships stem from my issues with my mom. I was not raised by my biological mother. Um, and then as I became an adult, she thought she was going to come in my life and tell me what to do. Didn't get that at all. So I fought her on a lot of things because I felt like if you couldn't raise me, you can't tell me what to do as an adult. And I still feel that way. So I'm working on the level of trying to give her some level of respect. Not necessarily completely, because I'm not sure it'll ever be that way. I respect her as my mother, but as far as respecting the things that she says to me, I don't. Um, because my mother um, raised someone else's daughter, as far as I'm concerned, in my place. Um, and don't get me wrong, I love my god sister, but it's kind of difficult when nobody wants to admit that that was not okay. You gave up your daughter who had a disability for someone else to raise her entire life, but you raised someone else, and then when things go on between me and my mother, she wants to say I'm jealous of my god sister, and that is far from the truth. So I definitely will in the next few weeks probably be touching on my journey with my mommy issues, because like I said, it is possible not only to have daddy issues but to have mommy issues. I will be doing some fun things as far as going shopping, and probably trying to learn to record myself while I'm out, and the different things that I do to put an outfit together, and how my mindset is with that. Because when you have a disability, sometimes you can't wear certain things, or at least in my mind, I feel like when you have a disability, if you walk a certain way, you shouldn't wear certain things. I feel like if you have a certain body type or if you're of a certain age, you shouldn't wear certain things. I am 28 years old, going on 29. A lot of people are surprised when I say that. They're like, "You're kidding me. You're not that old. You're joking." But yes, I am almost 29 years old. Um, I just take care of myself. I do get the occasional pimple, of course, um, and different things of that nature, as you can see. I'm okay with, showing off my flaws, and I'm okay with them because I'm comfortable in my skin, and that it took me a long time to get there. Sorry, you guys see my son's Ninja Turtle pajama pants in the back, but he threw those up there a little while ago. Um, but it's not easy when you don't have your mother there. When your body goes through those changes and you don't want to talk to anybody else about it because you feel like it's a conversation I should be having with my mother. So I've had to deal with a lot of that stuff and learning how to communicate with people. Um, um, when I grew up, I didn't see how a male and female relationship was supposed to interact. And I had some bad examples from my past when it came to my mother and her marriage. Um, so, a lot of the things that I saw happen with my mother when she was around, or have happened to me because of my mother, I'm learning affect a lot of my relationships. So I am working on those issues to become a better person, not only for myself but for my son, so that I can be the best mother I can possibly be to him. Because there is a fine line between spoiling your son because you don't want to treat them how your parents treated you, and you know, giving him the things that he actually really needs. And I am learning how to separate the two and learning what is different, what the difference is, um, and just be a better mother all the way around. Be a better significant other. Be a better friend, better sibling, a better daughter. My dad and I have an amazing relationship. I absolutely love my dad. I'm a daddy's girl to the day I die. Um, that is my heart. Uh, uh, that is my best friend. Like something happens, I call my daddy. Because I know he's gonna be completely honest with me. He's not gonna tell me what I want to hear. Um, and I love him for that. Uh, we've had some rocky times too. But at the end of the day, I know my dad has my back. If don't nobody have my back, my daddy has my back. And I am a daddy's girl because of that. And so, with that being said, we're gonna cover mommy issues, guys. So I look forward to you guys watching my videos and um, the different things that I'm about to cover because I'm about to get a little deep. I hope you guys check out my page as well. I didn't want this to be a long-winded video. I kind of rambled a little bit. I do apologize for that. But you guys have a blessed day, and I will talk to you later. Again, it is a beautiful day outside where I live. I would show you, but there's a bunch of junk on my ottoman right now, and I want you guys to be like, ew, because I don't keep a dirty house. It's just we just got home, and I laid my son down for a nap and decided to go ahead and record. But I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, just like I am, and that is it.